Yo, what up, what up, what up? Wally here, bringing you guys a little bit of the OC, and that's the original Call of Duty. Even though it's not really the original, it's Call of Duty 2. In most people's eyes, this is the original Call of Duty. This is where the franchise pretty much got its birth, and it's pretty much where everything was built off of to make the game that we're now pretty much all obsessed with, or at least I am for that matter. Um, anyways, as much as I love Call of Duty, I really do think it's kind of a travesty that I haven't played this game yet. And I'm gonna be honest, Piglet, as you guys know, I mention him all the time in my videos. He made a video last night showing his first impressions of this game and playing it, and pretty much just said he loved it. I talked to him and he was like, "Yeah, this game's great. You should really try it." So I was a sheep, I followed in his wake, and I hit up GameStop today when I had a second, and I picked the game up. And yeah, I'm glad I did though, because it's a lot of fun. It really, really is. But before I get into the gameplay and just start talking to you guys about my first impressions of the video, I just want to let you guys know what's going on here and what you're seeing. This is my first impressions video, pretty similar to the other sniper gameplay that I put up on my channel. It's really not a demonstration of skill, as I'm sure you guys understand the score is not all that impressive. Really just what I wanted to demonstrate was really my initial reactions to playing the game. I mean, this was like my third or fourth game playing, so I don't know the maps. I really have no idea what's going on pretty much, and I was just kind of hurled into the game and saw what I can do. That being said, I did have a huge advantage on my side. Oh, a nice little two-piece right there. I was pretty happy when I got that, especially to make up for that little fail piece that I had. I missed like 4 or 5 shots there. I definitely should have died. I got a little lucky. But anyways, like I said, I had a pretty huge advantage this game. And that was pretty much due to the fact that I had host. And host is extremely beneficial in this game. Just due to the fact that not a lot of people play this game anymore. So connection, isn't as great as it probably could be, and isn't probably as good as it used to be on this game. I don't really think it's the game's fault. I think it's just a limited number of people playing. So, there just isn't as many people to connect to, so the connections aren't always as good. So, I definitely had my advantages, and it probably helped me push to this win, especially being as inexperienced as I am in this game. But I feel like I still get a couple of nice shots, a couple of clean, quick scopes. There's some sloppy ones thrown into the mix, too, and there's some kills that I should have got and some mistakes I made. But, like I said, that's all to be expected in your first couple plays of the game. So, I don't propose to be an expert at this game by any means. This video isn't really to give you guys tips. It's more just for me to share what I thought of it. And pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, right as soon as I picked this game up, I immediately understood what all the hype was about. This game is great. And for anyone who's kind of a purist in the idea of shooters, if you haven't played this, do yourself a favor and pick it up, because this is definitely the purest form of Call of Duty I've ever seen. Just your gun. And no kill streaks, nothing like that. And yeah, it's pretty much just you and your skill and what you can do. And if you have host, your connection, But if not, then just you and your gun skill. And it works great, it does. I'm glad to see that they've added improvements onto the game. I mean, this game still feels playable to me, in every sense of the word. It's still fun. I had a great time playing this. No time did I feel like it was too dated, really. There were just a couple of things that made me glad that they made some advancements in Call of Duty, and I guess I'll highlight those for you guys. The first being is that host just has too much regulation over what happens with the games. And I don't know if that was the case with the ranked games, but I guess they're shut down now, or at least I was told that. I didn't even try to play them yet. But at least with the quick match games, you get thrown into a lobby, and the host has the choice of picking the map and the game type. So, I was laughing with these guys in the lobby, and I was saying, like, thank God that Black Ops doesn't have that ability, because that every time like a newer kid holds a host, we'd be playing Nuketown like 25 times in a row, and it would just be the most miserable experience ever, and I would never be able to play that game. But I guess it kind of works for this game, because or at least it worked today, because the people who were playing were just all so cool. I mean, I probably played with like 10 different people today, and 2 of them are now on my friends list because they were just so awesome. And that's like a rare thing to find on the internet. People just generally aren't that nice. But for some reason, the kids playing this game were. I mean, there wasn't one person I really ran into who just like irked me, like you know how it normally happens on the internet. And I know you guys run into douchebags like that too. So I don't know if it's just because it's people who just like love the series now who are playing this game or what. But it was nice. It was a nice change of pace. And as a result of it, you know, it just seems like everything seemed a lot more fun, I guess. You know, it was just a more relaxed environment. When you actually got a good kill on somebody, they were just like, good kill, man. They were laughing about it, and it was just like, you know, no worries. Like, I mean, you do that on any other COD game, and someone's going to call you a cheater or a hacker, you got an aimbot. Like, there's just no animosity, it seems to be, in this game, and that's great. And that's something that the community could really use. You know, and I hope other Call of Duty start to see this in time because, you know, if this kind of culture could transfer over to Modern Warfare 2, that would be one of the most unbelievable shooters. And even Black Ops, I think that'd be another, like, I mean, if this kind of carefree, have fun, you know, play to enjoy yourself kind of mentality came over to these games, I just think it would make these games a million times better. And, you know, it's unfortunate that's currently not the case. And, you know, I'm as much of a victim as a proponent of this. You know, there are some times where I will make up a bullshit excuse for a death that I rightfully got. And I'm not going to lie to myself and say that I don't do that sometimes, because I do. And, you know, I'm trying to step away from it. I'm trying not to get so angry when I don't play great. And I'm trying to just take this more for what it is, you know, every day. Just it's a game. It's just for fun. And at the end of the day, what does it mean? In truth, unless you're a pro or something like that, absolutely nothing. So, you know, I'm trying to take it with a grain of salt. And as I've been doing that, I've noticed my gameplays have only been getting better. My scores have been shooting through the roof. So I think there's something to just playing for fun, you know, at least personally for me. And, you know, that's not to say that I don't try to do well and I run around the map like 360ing all the time. Because all these kids were playing to win. It wasn't like that. It was just the fact that after it was over, everybody was like, good game, everyone was laughing, everyone had a good time. And that's, you know, I wish we could just see more of that. And anyways, I've been talking way too much on that subject. So I guess I should touch on the other flaw that I found in this game. And it was actually kind of funny, but I could see how it could easily be extremely annoying at the same time. And that was when you jump into these games, you have the ability to switch teams. And again, I'm not sure if this was on the ranked version, but it is on the version that now most people are playing. And so basically at the beginning of the match, you can choose what team you're on, but then as the game progresses, you can also switch teams. So, you know, like I was saying, I had a huge advantage in this lobby. I had host. And, you know, I had no illusions that was definitely helping me, but I felt like I was, you know, I was pretty confident in my gun skill against these kids, and I was pretty much easily getting kills and stuff like that. And, you know, I started to kind of do work on them as I got more comfortable in the game. And, like our third game in, since I was host, you know, I asked these kids what they wanted to play and what map. So I let them pick the map and the game type, and they picked some Russian map, not sure what the name was. And we started playing team deathmatch, and I started off kind of on a tear. You know, I was like 11-0, 12-0, something like that. And the other team was getting kind of worked. And so immediately, like 2 of the kids from that team, we were playing 3-on-3, jumped onto our team, and then it was like 5-on-1. So I was like, well, that's not fair at all. So I jump on the other team, and then another kid jumps on. It basically became like a little thing of musical chairs, but except just switching teams. And people were just switching back and forth. And at the time, I found it kind of funny, but I still definitely realized how that could become extremely annoying and not fun for people to experience. So, you know, I just think it's important that I note those 2 things in case you guys haven't played this game and consider picking it up. But those 2 flaws by no means dampen the experience of this game. You know, do yourself a favor and pick it up. Sorry I ran a little bit past the video. Anyways, guys, I'll be playing this. If you want to play, let me know. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.